Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion 1.6. I'm 7foot Dust Bunny, and we are heading back, well, we are back in trader space. I've left the Brotherhood of Fire behind. I've come back across to trader space, because this seems to be where I'm going to find a trading station that isn't particularly hostile to me, with a gin terminal where I can hopefully show you what it's like to sort my rep with the colonists, as long as this all goes according to plan, he says. If it doesn't all go according to plan, well, I'm about to show you how it doesn't go according to plan. Anywho, after that I am going to pop back across via a B-class star, because I don't believe we've been to a B-class star, and I'm really trying to get this Explorer Guild thing to trigger on something. It's supposed to auto-trigger as you do exploration. I'm thinking about perhaps visiting an alien world as well. According to Elion, it is supposed to trigger when you do certain exploration. So I am desperately trying to get it to do that, to show it to you. I have heard from people that they have had it trigger, but I so far have had no luck whatsoever. Quantum Star, how may I serve you? Show me your offers. Yes, you sell the usual. What I'm looking for is a gin terminal, please. Show me your wares. Food. Into weapon. Wonderful, wonderful. There we are. That's the gin terminal right there. You have been logged in to the Galactic Information Network. Please make a choice from the menu. Contact an ambassador. Right, this time we should be able to go from hostile to unfriendly and unfriendly to neutral, because we have 2 seals and I have them in my inventory. So yes, I understand. I want to proceed. I want to contact the free colonists. Please donate 2 seals of credibility. Donate. Your reputation with the selected faction has now been restored to neutral. Fly carefully. Right, so we can log out and let's see if that's happened. This one, and colonists, we are now neutral once more. Woohoo! Now, I notice on there is also the Tesh and the progenitors and blah. So I do have some hope that we can actually see some stuff from the Tesh and blah, but my hopes are somewhat tempered, because given the outcome of the quest, I get a very to be continued feeling about that sort of thing, because I'm guessing that eventually you are going to be supposed to be able to meet the Tesh and all of that as part of the main quest. But it seems to be a long way from complete. So it is one of the sad things I think they should have put a little bit more work into. I know, you know, don't get me wrong, I really do like this game. This is one of my favoritous games. Hang on, I wanted to go via that B-class star, just out of interest, really, because I haven't been there. So I'm not trying to hate on the game. You know, I'm just making a point that, okay, many games launch with bugs and things like that, but few games launch with the main quest incomplete. Some do, but, you know, I would think by now it's getting a little bit further than where it is. So yeah, not to rant, I would just like to see a bit more going on there. So this is a B-class star, which I don't think we've ever been to before. Anything interesting in terms of world types or anything like that? A snow planet, we've obviously been to a snow planet before, we've been to gas giants before. Ice moons, we've been to arid planets before, we've been to barren planets before. The only one I can think we haven't been to is alien planet. Now, what I was interested to go to was this free colonist world over here. It's just intriguing to me because I certainly haven't seen the colonists as a sort of faction, really. They obviously seem to be sort of like free worlds in the universe. So I'm just interested to see what their planets are like. What's going on there. Ooh, that's a cool effect star. See, and this is something they have done well, to give them credit. When they've upgraded this like star system thing, this looks awesome. Wow, there's not a lot here. I gotta be honest, I was kind of expecting more from... I thought this was a free colonist world, contra blah blah blah. I mean, that was odd. We could sort of jump to something else there. You can jump to the different moons. Okay, let's jump to Moon 2. I was thinking you'd be able to fly between the moons. Do you have to jump between the individual moons? That's interesting. Let's, okay, yes, you fly towards. Yes, I'm flying towards. So yeah, I'm gonna try and go down on one of these moons, maybe even a couple of them, and just sort of check it out. A moon with rings. Interesting. Now, just to look around, I'm guessing the other moons then I also have to jump to. So are any of these moons classed as a free colonist world? This one says moon with very thin atmosphere. It's shielded by a large magnetic field. Blah blah blah. This one says Zirax resource survey. And so that's interesting. We may actually go and have a pop at the Zirax resource survey, because like I'm guessing we're in free colonist space, so would popping Zirax off here get you more rep with the free colonists? I mean, I can only think it would. There's obviously something there. I don't. That looks like asteroids. So there doesn't seem to be a lot in the way of hostile things in space here. I mean, there's some ships. That's a level 10 ship, whatever that is. That's a level 10 ship. That's a level 10 ship. That's a level 10 ship. Wherever they are, we don't particularly want to mess with them, because they might come back and absolutely hammer us. But I'm tempted to, again, get in the Clipper and fly the Clipper down. And we'll just take a quick tour. We are very much trying to do the exploration thing at the moment and do a little bit of a tour. There's a blue marker over there. Now that is interesting, because a blue marker means glad. Oh, stop being silly. There was a blue marker right over there somewhere. I saw it, I saw it, I saw it, I saw it. Where was the blue marker? I saw a blue marker. Can I see it again? Where did it go? Just a minute ago, I saw a blue marker as I was walking down through the ship, which means I was facing this way, approximately. No? It's interesting. I was thinking that was something very interesting, to find a blue marker. It was 18 clicks away. Maybe it doesn't pick up on this scanner, maybe there's not quite enough range. Right, let's see what we got here. Resource. There's something over here. Oh, this is definitely something. Silicon deposit. A colonist Procolab. Or Procyon lab. Procyon? Okay. Where are we on the planet as a whole? Again, none of this is coming up as free colonist territory, particularly. Or owned territory. And this is only a pretty small moon. There's something over there, level 7 something. We'll head towards that, see what that is. Well, that's going to be pretty much halfway around the planet already. So this might be another sort of free colonist base. It is. So yeah, Tundra Research Facility, level 7. So yeah, I mean, at the moment, it seems a little bit light on what's around here. We'll go back up into orbit, if you please. And we'll try and get back to... We'll try and get back to the Leviathan in a minute. Where are you, Leviathan? Yeah, over there. I still haven't seen the blue marker again. I'm interested to try and find that blue marker again though, because that seemed very much like I say, it seemed like Glad. And I'm intrigued to see what's out here. It would be interesting if I've happened to just stumble across something that will eventually relate to the main quest. Right, can you let me in, ship? Thank you. Loink. Because I mean, it seems interesting to me that there'd be other Glad outposts. I believe the CV detector has a bit more range than an SV detector when it comes to space. I don't see anything, no. Oh no, there it is. There it is. I can see it on the map. I can see it a little arrow for it. So we are gonna go and find out what this is and chase down whatever this glad thing may be. Okay, so we are approaching this UCH resupply station. Interesting. That's something I wasn't expecting to find out here. Hello. What are you, my friend? What are you indeed? Oh, we'll try not to crash into you. Oh, maybe we have crashed into you already. Let's try and get away from it a little. There we go. So it's quite small. Well, compared to my massive great ship, it's quite small. Take a quick screenshot of that. And we'll go and investigate. I'm interested to see, because are they friendly with me? Am I not friendly with them? Or what's the situation? Is Mercer there? Can I shoot him in the face? You know, these are important questions I need answered. Where is it? Up here. So yeah, UCH resupply station. Hello, UCH resupply station. UCH civilian with someone inside him. I thought you were weird looking with 4 arms then, but you're not. So this seems to all be friendly to me. Medical supplies. Hello, sir. The usual. I can actually access this. I'm going to take that. Thank you, UCH. Thank you for supplying me some additional medkits. What's downstairs is a loot container. Awesome. Can I just steal the loot container stuff? There might be consequences to this. I'm gonna do it anyway. But there may well be consequences. Hello? We've just got computers. The core's there. Thank you for your materials. Much appreciated. As always. I mean, let's be honest, that's what I do in Project Eden. I just go into all the UCH ships and rob them blind of all their stuff. So this is like constructors you can use by the looks of it. I'm not going to rob all those containers, they're probably not worth it. I don't mind robbing a few alien containers. I would still love to find some epic weapons. But doesn't seem to be... Oh, I'm out of range. It's a shame. But there's nothing too exciting there. What's up at the next level? Another kitchen. Guy selling, I'm assuming, food. How may I serve you? Show me your latest offers. Yep, food. Munchies. And that seems to be pretty much it. What we got in here? Bathrooms, showers, free meds, free bandages. Never gonna say no to free bandages. Free showers, free toilets. Happy days. But I hadn't run into any UCH supply stations before, so I was kind of intrigued to see what was here, but that seems to be it. Seems to be fairly basic at the moment. I didn't look extensively around, but there wasn't anyone there giving out like quests or anything. So that seemed interesting, but nothing much. I should mention as well, while I'm earlier giving them a bit of a hard time, there is supposed to be a large update coming not so long away. I mean, I have had to record a bunch of these in advance because of work reasons, but there is supposed to be a large update coming to 1.7. So we will have to see what comes with that in terms of the quest, whether that means restarting. I've got a funny feeling that might mean a new start, a new save, to go to 1.7. But nevertheless, it may well be worth it if there's new quests coming on. Pentaxid asteroid. I'm not sure how much Pentaxid I have at the moment. I can go into input materials for now, and we'll chuck that in trade goods. Not that we're selling that much at the moment, but you know, always worth keeping. And input materials, you can go in there, and seeds, you can go in there. Yeah, I'm interested to see here if I can bully some Zirax and make it worth my while. So this says Zirax survey. World is in youth, the atmosphere is cooled enough for it to rain. Last bits of planetary neighborhood, crash surface. So fairly low gravity, difficulty ultra. So the one thing I'm particularly sort of concerned about here more than anything else is going to be the terrain, because it looks fairly inhospitable terrain wise, which means using the tank might be out of the question. It looks very much like sort of semi, oh no, that's not lava, that's clouds, but in some places it looks like lava. Let's see if we can find somewhere to land, but I'm worried about using things like the tank again, because if the terrain is that rough, then the tank's going to be a no-no. Still nothing particularly interesting. So much for a Zirax survey. That seems to be default text that doesn't really hold any weight here, because this is all colonist stuff. Okay. So no real gains made here either. Copper deposit. I think there's a temptation to go mining a bit to bring in the pickaxe, and I think I will end up doing that at some point because I do want to bring the pickaxe in. But I think what we're going to do is probably, if we check out the universe map again here and zoom back out, our goal is, I can't remember where it is, over that way somewhere I think, because we've been bouncing around this space a lot. I'm gonna head into legacy space, I think, and try and set up either on a legacy planet or near a legacy planet and try and bash some legacy to see if we can get some good stuff on the go. Because at the moment, I've got to admit, the Free Colonist worlds, I mean, far is interesting, but there's no quests or anything. The Explorers thing just doesn't seem to be kicking in for me. Despite having visited many planets, many systems now, I haven't had a hint of anything on the Explorers front. That's traders, isn't it? So where is the legacy? I'm screwing up here. Where is legacy space? So is that green, not Talon, but legacy? Because that's traders, not legacy. It says Zirax, there's legacy. And that's actually in the opposite direction to what we want to go. But it's through Krell space. So I guess we're going to head through Krell space and try and head out and see the legacy. So from that we would need to head this way, I would think, if we lock that target. Oh, I've locked the wrong target. I think I should be locking that one. Why are you locking that one? Lock that target. Thank you. Better. Can be a bit weird to navigate that system sometimes. But yeah, let's see if we can head out and visit even the Krell. I don't know. I think the Krell are okay with me. I don't think I've upset the Krell yet. He says, in hope that he hasn't upset the Krell yet. So here we are at an alien planet. One, because we've never visited an alien planet before, and we are pretty much in the heart of Krell space now. Moving along, heading out towards what I'm assuming is Legacy. I may be surprised, it may end up deciding to be green and be Talon, but I'm going to guess this is Legacy, and we'll try and head out over to the Legacy space and see what we've got there. And we're going to see if we can meet some Krell. So far, the Krell Nexus, some wreckage, a gas refinery. I might head over to the Krell Nexus to start off with before we go up actually go down onto the planet. I mean, I'm pretty interested to see how to see what my rep is with the Krell, and I've not actually done much exploring of Krell space before, so I don't know if I even know in this game I don't know the Krell yet. And I believe the Krell were created by J. Randall, who does a lot of very cool builds as well. I've used many of them. You know, does very, very pretty builds. Probably one of the most popular builders on the workshop. Anyway, I'll bring us back in as we get closer to the Krell Nexus. We're quite a way away still. Okay, so here we are, approaching the Krell Nexus. Let's have a look at this place. This actually looks like an asteroid mine of some description, I'm gonna say. I don't know how friendly this is to folks like myself, but we're about to find out, I guess. The Krell have this very pink-purple hue to them, which, as people might have guessed by my suit, which is sort of purple and black, I'm quite a fan of that look, so it sounds like a good one to me. I do like the design of a lot of the stuff. Some of the Krell ships that J. Randall has built look very nice. And okay, is there a way in? Is this even a base, or is this just a funky cool looking building? It could just be a funky cool looking building. I don't actually see any entrance or anything like that, but I had to have a look because it came up as Krell Nexus, so you know, you gotta have a look at these things, check them out. There appear to be some cargo boxes here, which I'm not going to open because again they appear to be unfactioned, but I've made that mistake before. I don't see any entrances here. Other than this, it looks kind of just like I can hear things as if there's stuff down there. I mean, it's definitely making noises that indicate that there's more going on inside than what meets the eye. But I don't see an entrance anywhere. Am I missing something? If I am missing something with the Krell Nexus, let me know, because I am going to move on from this. But if there's a way in I'm missing here and haven't seen, let me know. Oh, hello. What the hell? What are we shooting at? Don't shoot. Oh god. Oh god, the Krell are actually shooting at me. Okay, we are not friendly with the Krell. It would appear we're not friendly with the Krell. Should turn my turrets off, but they were coming towards me. No. So I've definitely met the Krell now. Krell Empire, unfriendly. Yeah, they are going to be unfriendly towards me now. Just shot down 3 of their laser drones. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh well, we're definitely going to be getting more unfriendly with the Krell now. And that just said Krell space laser drone. Okay. They're quite tough. They are putting up a major fight. For drones, you know. In which case, we may want to leave Krell space. I don't know, or we could actually accept the fact the Krell hate us. Which I don't have a problem with, actually. And maybe we can take over a base or something down on this planet. That's not a bad plan. So I think we'll head down into atmosphere and see if there's something worth taking here. What's the rated difficulty of this world? Difficulty Ultra. I'm sure it'll be fine, he says. I'll bring you back in as we get a bit closer to the planet. Okay, so we're approaching atmosphere here. We're not far off. Gonna see what we can find down on the planet, because I might be tempted to break the tank out or the SV and see what we can do. It is pretty dark, mind. And what we got here? Anything. I'd love to find some nice ground POIs to have a go at. I mean, it is a big planet. There's obviously something over this way, which we may be able to park within reasonable range of and see what we can do. Let's have a look here. We're about a kilometre out, or sorry, about just over a kilometre out. There's a nice area of water and a spit of land there, actually, that would be interesting for using as a staging point. It's an old tower. Great. I mean, that does seem to be something I have found with the other planets. Not like particularly like Krell system planets, but just other planets for other areas in general. There doesn't seem to be much there. Maybe I'll have to have a look around on one of the other planets here. Maybe the nice medium temperate. I mean, that could be a good place to set up. I mean, but this has some major resources on it. I mean, but it's huge. That's the other problem with this planet. It is absolutely enormous. whereas the temperate would actually be much smaller and able and better to sort of take down, and you could almost set up a home base in Krell system. I have somehow rammed my ship into the ground. Oh, I can see why, because I've actually not got my inertial dampening on. That's where I've gone wrong. So yeah, what else have we got here? At the moment this is looking a bit disappointing. Again, there's been a lot of disappointment in this exploration thus far. Debris field. That is not something that's particularly interesting. You know, this planet is supposed to be ultra difficulty. What we got over here? What's this? Ancient shelter. So basically what you're telling me is this is a starter base? Yes, this is a starter base. Wonderful. And with that, I don't think I'm going to sweep the entire planet. Literally, I would have seen something pop up on the scanner. I'm going to try the temperate world and see if the temperate world here has something more interesting on it. Plus, terrain would be definitely more hospitable. Okay, so we have arrived in the orbit of the what's supposed to be a temperate planet that actually doesn't look very hospitable at all. It looks quite inhospitable, to be honest. Somewhere I might likely not be staying. There is something called what's it, like Senum Platorium. I have no idea what that is, but I'm interested to find out. And as the Krell are hostile towards us, I may well end up firing at it. There's obviously a Harkon Sunseeker there, which is also Krell, which I could also shoot at. I'm not sure. I don't think the Harkon Sunseeker is actually a battleship. I think it's more meant to be like sort of a pleasure yacht. I'm just guessing by the name Sunseeker, you know. Right, let's take a look at this thing. This thing is a level 10. So this would be tough. I'm assuming any minute it might open up on me as well. Well, it's improving my rep with the Brotherhood of Fire. Yeah, it's definitely opening up on me. Oh, that was a bit more damage than I was anticipating. Okay, let's back that up and make sure the turrets are actually turned on, because the turrets did not seem to be shooting there at all. And I think I did like tell them to chill out. And I think this is classed as a base. So I think what we want to do is get a bit closer in now. I mean, obviously we're taking out a lot of drones here. So, whoa. Yeah, we are taking hits there quite hard. We might need to back off fairly quick. Whoa. I'm still taking a lot of hits. I'm still taking hits. I need my shields to come back. Alright, I think we've managed to keep a bit of distance away from it there. This is not really the ship for this kind of battle, but I'm definitely intrigued as to whether I can get this thing down, because it is unshielded. So it would be possible, but the shields on this ship regenerate so slowly. And I mean, that is something that is just, well, it is just one of the things of the big CB ships. Shields are just like blub 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 blub. So what I'll do is I'll have a couple of pops at this in between episodes. I might end up doing a bit of a montage of it, but yeah, I might have a few pops at it, see if I can clear off a bunch of the guns and see if we can get on board. But that will have to be next time. So I will say thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thanks a lot.